What news from Dragan, dear brother?
I never dreamt our hypothesis would prove true.
So you take him at his word?
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange for secreting it away to Esfrost. Negotiations with Glenbrook are in the offing, should I refuse.
So he means to threaten you?
He is stronger than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks. What would you do, were you me?
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
How fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well. Ah, Dragan, you will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment. I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath my heel.
Okay, I see how this is all shaping up. So, Roland's going to check out the mines. He's gonna bring us with. Dallas is gonna be there, and they're all gonna try, like, Dallas is gonna be there, and they're gonna try to kill Dragan, and we gotta stop him. Dragan is the lesser evil. He's the lesser evil for now because he's the lesser power. But then, like, do you get into nation building? And then it's like, okay, like, let's help Dragan overthrow the government so that he can rule, and then he'll be sympathetic to us. But then his ambition pushes him even further, and then it's like, and then he'll backstab us the same way. And like, when does it stop? Right now, sure, I would support Dragan over his over the rest of those shits, but
the dress measurements are finished at last. I applaud your patience.
I mean, all we did is hang around. He's the weaker evil.
Is it exactly as you hoped?
It is indeed. I can hardly wait to see it finished.
I am glad to hear it.
There you are.
How did you know we were here?
Prince Roland. And Huette besides. What brings you here?
Wait! Oh, wait! Whoa.
We inquired around Castle
Hold
Wolffort
up.
and heard you all had come here.
Okay, that's how you learned we were here. So, in the time that it took to take Frederica's inseam, presumably salt was discovered in the mines. Roland got lectured by his father and then assigned to the mines, came to Glenbrook, traveled all the way out to Glenbrook, asked around the castle about where we were, and then came out here. I know there's probably some, like, you know, some, like, uneven overlap between timelines there, but, like,
Has something happened?
Father has asked me to keep watch over the mines. Won't you join me?
You scarcely need ask. Of course.
A wise course of action, seeing as you will be overseeing the mining operations.
And we can present Dragan with the gifts we procured abroad.
A fine opportunity to get to know the man better. He is quite talented, is he not?
He is a man with grand visions for the future. That much is certain.
he is
I
not
shall
going to
tell
be
you more
happy
of
to
him
see
along the
you.
way.
Then let us waste not one moment more. To the mines.
I'll have the dress ready in time for the ceremony, my lord.
You have my thanks, Jerome.
We doing it! Time to start the next Time to start the next subchapter, Bloody
Serenoa
Battle
and
at the
Frederica
Mines.
journey to the Rosellan village so she may be fitted for her wedding gown. The young lord gains an unexpected moment of quietude while he waits. However, Roland soon arrives with orders from King Regna to inspect the grand Norzelian mines, where Dragan has made great progress.
Like, it has to be salt, right? The only fucking things in this world that matter are salt and iron, and the mines were all ready for iron. So it has to be salt, which, by the way, Hyzant thinks is their holy birthright. And it showing up somewhere else is going to make them like, that's ours. We have that cause Salt Jesus. No subchapters, huh? Okay. Yes?
How will Gustadolf respond to my offer? I should think there's but one logical answer.
Is it to have you assassinated? Because I think that's the answer he picked.
Should he refuse for some reason, I will need Father's aid. I must apprise him of the situation.
Lord Dragan, Prince Roland is here from the Crown City.
What's this?
Sup, yo?
Prince Roland and my friends of House Wolffort. To what do I owe the honor?
Apologies for the sudden nature of our visit, Dragan. I have come on Father's orders to offer our sincere gratitude, as well as to observe the mining operation.
Splendid! The miners will no doubt be heartened by your highness's presence.
Does the mining continue apace?
He's...
Indeed it does. There are no problems to report. And what of your trip abroad, Lord Serenoa?
He's keeping it up.
Enlightening indeed.
He's keeping a
We
strong
even brought
face.
something for you. I do hope it's to your liking.
A portrait of the goddess herself, drawn with... Is this dyed salt?
It is. I understand they are used as talismans in Hyzant.
This gift would fetch unfathomable value in the duchy. I cannot thank you enough.
That's pretty cool.
It is enough to see you happy.
I am glad our deliberations were not in vain.
That, like, listen. A portrait done in dyed salt is, like, that's pretty cool.
Dragan, I believe it was you who said the future is in the hands of the ardent youth. We are of like mind. Let us shape the future together.
Indeed. That future is close at hand. I suspect we will reach across the border and ask for your cooperation in due course.
And I shall gladly assent.
Yes, we eagerly await your offer. Now then, I was thinking I might examine the quarry.
Nope.
Wait, your
Nope.
highness!
Nope. Nope.
One of the tunnels caved in but a few days ago. I would advise against entering just now.
Did you not assure us moments ago that the mining continues apace?
The miners
Oh,
are
it's falling
working
apart.
to repair the damage as we speak. It is simply too soon to allow you inside.
Was it caused by a blast?
It was, in fact. We were perhaps a bit overzealous in attempting to remove some of the bedrock.
I'd no idea your explosives were so powerful. How do you make them anyway?
Trade secret.
I would love to tell you, Your Highness, but I'm afraid we must keep some of our secrets. What I can say is that salt is a vital ingredient.
Surely you jest.
I thought you'd be surprised. I could scarcely believe it myself at first. A gargantuan tome in the archives opened my eyes to the many uses for salt. beyond seasoning our daily dishes. And now I pass what I've learned to you, Lord Serenoa, as a token of my gratitude for your visit.
Huh.
The power of salt.
'Tis a compendium of my research on the uses of salt. I encourage you to peruse it at your leisure.
I most certainly shall. 'Tis a most valuable gift.
Fascinating indeed. I too would like to read it when you are through, my lord.
I look forward to hearing your impressions.
At any rate, I see the sun hangs low. Shall we save a tour of the mine for the morrow?
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
Yes, of course. I shall prepare entertainment and lodgings for your party at once.
Power of salt. He's showing... Okay. He's not showing his entire hand. That is a small sacrifice to make. Like, he's got 3 aces back there, and he showed us a king. Like, certainly that's valuable information, but if it keeps us from seeing the other shit, it's worth it. And it throws us off the trail. But anyway, let's look around at the mines, though. I've come to deliver lunch. They eat like horses, and I still manage to make too much. That's for us. We're as hard at work building a rail car that will transport the ore we take from the mines. Imagine how much more efficient that will make the process. Never expected Prince Roland, the Lord of House Wolffort himself, graces with the presence. Just truly an honor. I thank you for making the journey. Yo, you look like a unique character model. And you're not. It's been a hard journey to get here. The roads to the mine aren't exactly well worn. Watch your step as you return home. How are the roads to the mine not well worn? I was right to come with you. I do believe we've succeeded in lowering Dragan's guard. You are wrong. His guard couldn't possibly be higher. He's just got a good poker face. We'll be sending the iron mine here to the consortium. They'll want to account for it all as they do with salt and all else. Mine here is under the jurisdiction of Claris. Never read a thing you couldn't sell, that one. We have obtained a name. Future is what we make of it, Lord Serenoa. May the partnership with your house prove long and fruitful until we backstab you. As I see it, the mines are merely the beginning. We have much work to do, and I pray I can count on your assistance going forward. Well, that's my money now. Hey, Eridor. It's hard labor, mining. I'll tell you, I don't see a man here I wouldn't want for my own army if it came to it. I've been teaching the others what I gleaned from all the reading I did in the archives. Well, master the frosty techniques, my lord. There's no shortage of practice down in the mines. Anna? I understand a few fights broke out between the miners of Esfrost and Glenbrook at first, but such is bound to happen when two nations come together. Thankfully, they've learned to communicate, and now everything is progressing apace. Mining schedule. Are these notes gonna end up being important? right, let's look. Salt is foodstuff necessary for human survival. That isn't all it is. It has myriad applications beyond the kitchen. It contains within it the power to change our world as we know it. In this book, I, Dragan Asfrost, have recorded the results of my research in the Grand Duchy's archives. I didn't realize that he wrote the book. I thought he was giving us the book. I thought he was giving us the book that he read to learn things from it. I didn't realize it was his notebook of things that he wrote down and learned. So essentially, it's the summary notes. Combination of everything. Probably more useful unless he left stuff out, which he probably did. Culmination of everything I learned poring over ancient texts from all across Norzelia. For example, salting food is an excellent method of preservation, but doing so on a large scale is untenable due to the mineral's costly nature. If you could preserve large stores of food, it would be easier for people to travel over long distances or help us trade goods and supplies in even greater quantities. It could even become possible to explore the hitherto unplumbable depths of the Byzantine desert, or to sail beyond the Great Falls in the south. Even more indispensable are salt's medicinal benefits. My predecessors used what limited salt they have to conduct various experiments. Though salt scarcity makes it nigh impossible to put their findings into actual practice, they have shown that salt can be applied to great effect in developing medicine, producing materials such as leather or glass and animal husbandry. The research even suggests salt can be made into a volatile blasting agent. Okay, salt being used in developing medicine? Yeah, that's why Hyzant has... That's why Hyzant has a... has this big medical facility that's like leagues ahead of everyone else. I expect even further possibilities will be discovered as the research progresses. Whether research can progress remains to be seen, with the source under Hyzant's tight-fisted control. But we must not abandon hope for the better Norzelia salt could help us realize. Someone must clear the way forward, else this new era of prosperity will die before it is ever born. What I am attempting to create will be vital to this effort. The potential of salt is the potential of Norzelia's future. And the future's future. And the future's future's future. I dedicate this book to all of those who, like me, are striving for a new era and may help guide us to a brighter future. Cool. All right. Year 1990X. Geological survey complete. High likelihood good quality iron ore is present. Buried deep under hard bedrock. Mining it should be possible with explosives. Start of trial dig. Trial dig with explosives successful. Discovered a vein of iron ore. Start of mine shaft. Start of iron ore excavation. Commemoration ceremony. Encountered bedrock harder than anticipated. Used explosives to blast our way through. End of notes. Mine itself is larger than I imagined. I believe my hawk could fly cleanly through its tunnels. Well, I mean, probably don't, though. Only mine is past this point, sir. We're clearing rubble from a collapsed tunnel and nothing else. Can't risk letting anyone through. Can I just take a peek, though? No! Vanguard's scarf. I don't know why I came here, but I guess I'm in the encampment now. Vanguard Scarf. Guarantees first action at the start of battle. That's pretty freaking rad. How do I put that shit on? How do I put any of these on someone, actually? That's how. All right, Vanguard Scarf goes to the Vanguard. you probably need the ice scarf on account of being fire elemental and stuff. And the HP ring, 84, 81, 87, 90, 97. Oh, it's because she's higher level than everyone. Maybe? Maybe Huette? Ooh. But the healer, though. The healer's gotta stay alive. Oh, hey. Lord Serenoa, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Last time I pursued my research free from the Ministry's stifling orders. I'm a student of ice magic, particularly the fascinating crystalline structures of the ice itself. You see, as the surface melts, a quasi-liquid layer forms, and... Sorry, I did it again. I am but a scholar, I swear to you, I will prove that ice magic has its place on... Dude, you don't have to prove shit. You did a good job. Yeah, I'll do these on my own time. Or not, because I don't have any time to actually play games anymore, but... I would, however, like to smith up some weapons. You know... Anna, I like you, but you're doing just fine. Increase weapon potency by 5 to deal greater damage and restore more HP. Yeah, wait. No? I need 2 stone, I have 1 stone. Okay, so who can I upgrade? I really thought I'd be able to, like... I can upgrade Benedict and only Benedict. I've kind of been using Benedict as a tank. So I'm actually going to lean into that, because I think he's good at that. Well, I guess that's all we're doing for now. Hey, I didn't even come here on purpose. All right, I think I've talked to everyone in the mines except for Benedict. Maybe that guy down there, but let's go ahead and... Despite the explosives collapsing one of the tunnels, mining appears to be on schedule. Running a mine, let alone one owned by 3 nations, is no easy task. The lack of unrest is a credit to Lord Dragan's leadership. To that end, indulge me with a hypothetical. Suppose you led this operation and an incident occurred. How would you respond? Seeing it as a joint accord, I would resolve the matter peaceably, with Hyzand and Esfrost's involvement. I would hear the problems firsthand from the miners themselves. Issuing orders blindly from above leads to chaos. I would order an investigation into the cause and find the party or parties responsible. There must be no cause for bad blood between our nations. I am a strong believer in literally just talk. Now, I know that where this is going to go is like, yeah, and then the other 2 nations are mad that you, like, went behind their backs. because they don't get to do, like, they don't get to do information control when you do this. This defers and lets the other two nations, like, jump in on the problem. This allows for an opportunity for cover-up. This is actually finding out what happened. Believe in the people. Meet the problem where it lives and deal with it directly. You have a good head on your shoulders and an admirable desire to lead. However, you do not operate in isolation. Hyzant and Esfrost will see it as their duty to participate in the mediation process. So it'll be up to us to deftly navigate those waters. I shall bear that in mind. Yeah, I know. I completely understand. I completely understand the implication of what I said. And I stand by that decision regardless. We're paid for the iron we mine, so I'd better break off a big chunk of ore, but better yet, find a rich vein. Are we done here? I think we're done here. Bring on the fights! Everything appears in order, as I expected. Perhaps it's time for Slep. No explanation. Literally just time for fight. Ready for fight? Time for fight. Oh, goodness. It's probably fine, but I'm gonna save just in case.
No word from below, you say? They haven't tried to flee, have they?
No, sir. I've not seen a single soul emerge from the mine.
Very well, then. I shall make contact with them myself. Was that? It came from within.
Uh-huh.
What is the meaning of this?
Frosty soldiers. Why are they at the mines?
No. Did he see through my plot?
Very easily it'll appear.
Leave no survivors.
So this is how they respond. Those dogs.
Luckily, you have an entire army at your back. Also, it's apparently time to kill a bunch of Frosty soldiers. What could possibly go wrong? Ooh, don't allow Dragan to fall. All right. Where is he? Do you have to be there? Do you have to be there? Okay. Well, I don't know if it was an empty threat, but Dragan did mention, like, he wants a position of influence in exchange for whatever the hell it is in the mine. And if he doesn't get it, he's using Glenbrook as leverage. Well, Glenbrook is here now. So it may be time to, Oh, everyone is here. It may be time to make good on that shit. Okay, this is not... This orientation is not going to work. I like keeping her in the middle. It makes sense to send Roland out here because he's on the horse, but every time I do that, I get him killed. So maybe I'll start him on the wing. Because he's less likely to get ganged up on here. And then once he does, I can actually, like, bring him back into the fold more quickly. Anna's a really good card to play. Like, her whole double attack thing is incredible. However, she's eating up too much of the XP and I need other people to level up. Also, I do not want both of my mages on one side, please. I'll have Eridor out here to draw aggro. Because everyone else over here is kind of squishy. Bring Benedict in close. Probably have him buff Serenoa. Until... Because Serenoa is going to have to just get in and go. I hope so much that Dragan is smart enough to run towards me instead of just standing there and eating damage. But we'll see. $17 and $12. All right, we can get the jump on them. I think there's a ladder over here. So this side of things is probably going to have to go over here, take, you know, keep these guys from surrounding. Take them out. Then probably move over here to come up if it comes to it. Oh, we got archers over here. What's his range? Not too bad. As long as we stay off of this path. Which I wasn't actually going to stay off of that path, so that's actually kind of annoying. Huette. That's an interesting proposition, because she could go up and harass the bowman. Possibly blind him, which would be very useful, but then she's kind of exposed. And I don't know if this follows Fire Emblem rules, where bow is really strong against flying enemy. I wonder if it says in here somewhere.
At your service.
Yes! Yes, she does. Well, that complicates things. Significantly. I might still try it, but I'm not as sure about it now as I was. At any rate, I think I at least have an opening gambit thought out.